Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. It's been about an hour.
It felt like an hour with that info dump.
It was an hour, actually. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory.
What?
I see myself.
What?
There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Wait, his name is really Sith?
I guess.
Like
Sissel!
Like Sith Lord?
I guess. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we have fulfilled every one of our conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounded by my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. I have a telescope. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable. We have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Oh yeah, by the way.
Wait. Oh, they're in a submarine.
Yerp.
Well, how about that? Okay.
Sure, why the fuck not? I mean, we are dealing with the freaking Imperial Empire here.
Uh-huh.
Nice try, Inspector Cavanilla. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker. Whoa, this isn't the Sissel we know.
It's an imposter!
Uh-oh. Poor Cabanella, though. Hey, do you think you can wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long, then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see, though. But if that's where I'm going to find my answers, I can't run away from it. Here we go. Ready for more bombshells, folks?
I guess? Oh.
Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector of the country. Ugh. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does that make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top investigator to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was the meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that?
Wrong!
Jesus
Wrong!
Christ!
I was murdered by all of you!
And that's not burning his hand?
Nope.
Nope.
Detective Jode, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I wouldn't have thought of taking a hostage.
Oh, fuck off with that logic.
That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the truth. Me and Detective Jode. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief on you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway.
Ooh.
Oh!
Damn, what kind of gun It's like, yeah, man, that's like, damn, what kind of gun did he have that has that kind of firepower?
I don't know, what kind of body does he have to still be alive? Ye gods!
Yeah, oh, by the way, not dead.
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
Throws a bottle of ketchup at him.
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temzik. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on?
Oh, for a second I thought Cabanella was tripping balls.
Inspector Cabanella, he's awake. My head's spinning, baby.
Oh.
Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me. I guess so.
Uh-oh.
But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here. Somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Okay, do your thing, baby. Alright, so we gotta save Cabanella. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really a sign of having special powers of the dead? Yeah, that is something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just sit here for a second. We gotta let time pass a bit.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he slams his fist into the pot, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Whoa.
Whoa.
Look at this place.
Yeah, right? Jesus. Wait.
What in the world happened here?
Wait a minute, that was that one contraption, wasn't it?
I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now, there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby.
Oh, at least he's self-aware.
Right.
Oh, look, a pigeon.
The blue bird.
It's a pigeon.
It's a blue
Hey.
pigeon.
Hey, come to think of it. Where's that old pigeon guy? Ow. Oh,
Oh, God. God damn it.
oh, there we are. Yep. Doink.
Oh. Here we go.
Excuse me. Are you awake?
No.
Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory? I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanella, this is quite a surprising gift you brought with us. Pretending like he didn't just blow the place up. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest. Actually, he said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, it hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death, in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanella. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Yeah, by the way, there's no way to save Cabanella right now. Just saying.
Oh.
There's nothing we can do about that part.
Well, you said for now?
For now.
Okay. Okay,
Of course
good.
we're gonna save him. Just,
Yeah, okay.
we can't-
I mean, I would imagine so, I mean.
We can't do anything about it right now.
It's like we need our crazy man in the white suit.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Remember, in the very beginning of the game, when Lynn first shot us, this guy took our body, and it's just been sitting here this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead. But just as I thought, I'm still getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead! He's just not there! The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit! Hello? So you figured it all out, huh?
Rise. Rise.
Not even gonna lie, that creeped me the fuck out the first time I saw it. Just the way just the way he kind of just lifts himself up like that. God!
Rise from your grave.
You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
The fuck?
So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. This is him. This is the manipulator.
Oh, so he's basically taking control of Sizzle's body.
Okay,
So it's true.
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes. Okay.
So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room.
Oh, God.
This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! You probably couldn't see it on your Skype screen, but there was a random stick of dynamite right there.
Okay.
Oh.
Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter.
Oh.
You mean the blue-skinned guy? Yeah, we figured that out from the beginning, sorry. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. But he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him back the body. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away that medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse into this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm going to follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past.